And we're back with another episode of Words to Paint, episode 7. Okay, and this time I am getting myself on camera because I had time today. Yes, I did my hair and my makeup. Nah, it's just super simple. But since I don't really have a lot of time during the week to do it, I usually try to put a little bit more effort on the weekends, right? But anyways, I am so excited to be back with another episode a lot sooner than I expected because I started to think I might have been pushing the button if I did it every week, but I let go of the pressure to do that and just kind of did it whenever I felt was right. And yeah, I know you guys can already tell that I've had a lot of coffee today. I had a Starbucks venti iced double Starbucks Starbucks double shot over ice. And yes, I know you guys know I'm crazy because my caffeine coffee journey is kind of a weird one. And the other day I only had actually didn't even have coffee for one of the days, and the next day I had it and it hit me like boom. Anyways, we're not here to talk about coffee. That's a conversation for another time. Oh, and shameless plug, I do have a fashion blog called Lipstick, Lace, and Lattes, and you can check out all fashion and coffee stuff at lipsticklaceandlattes.com. I just had to throw that in there. You guys know I'm always about that hustle, all about the passion, and all about the heart. So anyways, I am so excited to share this poem with you, and it's called Beautiful Wave. Now, I kind of set this goal for myself, and I'm not sure if I should say what it is, because then well, okay, maybe I should, because then I have to hold myself accountable for actually following through with my goal for myself. But I'll leave that towards after and I'll get into that. But because I really want to read my Beautiful Wave poem. Okay, so this one's called Beautiful Wave. There are limits, there are boundaries. Only if the good vibes thrive can the bad vibes hide. Under any circumstance, you will persevere. You must fight the fight, battle the demon inside. It will conquer you or fail you, but a choice has to be made. All the superficial crap will eventually fade. It's a time to be strong and brave. It is beautiful to continue on and ride the wave. Not sure where this journey will take me, but I'm confident it will be great. Okay, so I want to read that one more time because there was one word that I accidentally replaced, but plus I love this poem so much. Shoot, why not? Let's go through it again, okay? Okay, so this one's called Beautiful Wave. There are limits, there are boundaries. Only if the good vibes thrive can the bad vibes hide. Okay, pause. So I wanted to read this poem over because the word that I missed was actually vibes. So I meant to say, can the bad ones hide? And I changed ones to vibes. So for the third attempt, let's try to get this one right. Okay. Beautiful Wave. There are limits, there are boundaries. Only if the good vibes thrive can the bad ones hide. Under any circumstance, you will persevere. You must fight the fight. Battle the demon inside. It will conquer you or fail you, but a choice has to be made. All the superficial crap will eventually fade. It's a time to be strong and brave. It is beautiful to continue on and ride the wave. Not sure where this journey will take me, but I'm confident it will be great. So that one's called Beautiful Wave. And I kind of didn't even really know what direction I was going when I wrote this, but let's go through the lines. So there are limits, there are boundaries. Only if the good vibes thrive can the bad ones hide. So I think on this, I was talking about energy, and I believe we're all just frequencies and our flesh is temporary. So you are what you put out. And I noticed for me, the more I put my heart out there, the more I receive a genuine response to that. And whether it be continuous added blessings or positive words from the people around me, whether they were strangers, acquaintances, or people that I love. So you define the box, or really the life you live in, rather. There are limits, there are boundaries. Only if the good vibes thrive can the bad ones hide. So obviously, focusing on the good vibes and the blessings, you automatically cancel out the bad ones, because the light will always shine through. So the next line, under any circumstance, you will persevere. You must fight the fight, battle the demon inside. So you have to, it's kind of like an, motivation tip, like persevere through anything and everything, through the lows and the highs, and you must fight the fight, battle the demon inside. So don't listen to the demon inside that's telling you to crumble, telling you you're weak and that you'll fail. Keep in mind, though, you will fail throughout life. Now it's a matter of taking those failures and turning them into lessons. So the next line is it will conquer you or fail you, but a choice has to be made. So one of my biggest challenges in life, I don't know if it's a girl thing or just an overthinker type thing, but I'm very indecisive, and I find that as an insecurity because I go back and forth with many decisions and I just can't stick to one. So I say it will conquer you or fail you, but a choice has to be made. If you really want real change, you got to make it happen now, because life is too short, and you can let your fear, your insecurities run your life, or you can look past that and power through it, because real change will happen when you take those risks. All the superficial crap will eventually fade. It's a time to be strong and brave. It is beautiful to continue on and ride the wave. Not sure where this journey will take me, but I'm confident it will be great. So it's really scary putting yourself out there and not knowing how it will be received, whether it's just your energy exuding from yourself or talking about your feelings or emotions, or you just don't know. But don't let the fear of the unknown take over, because if you do, then you won't really make any progress. It's a time to be strong and brave. Once you look past that, look past the superficial things in life. And when I say superficial, like putting so much energy into materials when material things really don't matter when you die. And the biggest epiphany in life was when my dad passed away in 2014, and we had to clean out, his room where he was living at, and having to pack away or donate clothes or toss things that were once in his possession, and gifts that you gave him, pictures and clothes. It's just a bundle of things that just really don't matter when you die. That's why I'm a strong believer in that this life is temporary, and you have to make it the best you ever can. And I think that everyone is meant to live in abundance. It's a matter of tapping into that within you and not holding back. So for me, I've been finding that strength through God, and whatever it may be, if you're religious or not, I still believe that everybody has an energy. And let's see, what was the next part? It is beautiful to continue on and ride the wave. So that wave, I always say, like when I'm having a bad day, I'm like, man, I just gotta ride the wave. It's an up and down. It's never a steady or a smooth ride. That's just how it's gonna be. Life is not gonna be smooth. So I'm gonna go into a little story mode. This past week, I had 2 minor car accidents, and even though it's really frustrating to do that, it's just an eye-opener, because it's kind of like a moment where you had to stop and breathe in this fast-paced life to think man, that could have gone way worse. And it's just 2 small scratches on my car, and I'm just super grateful that I'm alive. And it's moments like that that kind of keep you grounded and realize, like, take a second to really pay attention. And that's not me saying I wasn't paying attention on the road, okay? But I'm just saying, like, little signs like that are eye-openers in a sense that life really is short and you really don't know what could happen in the blink of an eye. So, it's just a wave, man. You can be super happy and then boom, something can happen, and it's just a matter of how you react to it. So the last line is, not sure where this see, I think I'm just way too hyper to talk. Not sure where this journey will take me, but I'm confident it will be great. I thrive off my passions, and I feel like it's really exciting to continue to push forward into the unknown, because your plan has already been mapped out, and whether you want it to happen that way or not, it's going to happen the way it's supposed to. So be confident and continue that journey and embrace the highs and the lows. So there you have it. That was Beautiful Wave. So one of my goals that I really wanted to do, that I'm even like hesitant to talk about it because I know that I have to hold myself accountable for it, but is to try to dig deeper and work on practicing reading my poems in a spoken word style. And I know that takes a lot of practice and dedication, and I think at the end of the day I'm just stopping myself from doing that. So hopefully Beautiful Wave is one of the poems that I get to work on. But I do want to shout out something that I'm actually really surprised and blown away from my response on Twitter. So shout out to everybody who's been retweeting, tweeting, but if you go to my Twitter at Hazeljoy, HAZZLEJOY, I tweeted something because I wanted to raise more awareness of this disorder. And if you guys have been listening to my other episodes of Words to Paint, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So I have this thing called PMDD, and it's premenstrual dysphoric disorder. And basically I just tweeted out something that I really felt like I needed to voice, and I will voice more. And don't forget, if you're listening to this episode for the first time and not my past ones, Words to Paint isn't just about PMDD. I just want to make that clear. It's the main focus of Words to Paint is my poems. So anyways, I will touch on like my life journey and PMDD and all that in some random episodes. So, but I do want to shout out some people on my Twitter, because it's important that we talk about this, because here's the tweet that I wrote. So I put, quote, "PMDD is not PMS. I will dedicate my life helping women who suffer in silence like me. Women's health will not be stigmatized. Best believe I will be more and more vocal about this. We need to raise awareness," end quote. So that's what I tweeted, and I was just blown away by the response that I got. And if you don't know what premenstrual dysphoric disorder, basically, at Mark Wilson MD actually tweeted me back, and it's really informational for those who don't really know. He says, quote, "PMDD relates to depression either occurring solely in or worsened during the late luteal phase of the menstrual cycle, which is the 7 to 10 days prior to one's period. Often, but not always, there is abdominal pain mid-cycle, aka Mittelschmerz," I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, "associated with ovulation as well," end quote. He also says, quote, "Sometimes PMS is indeed severe physically and emotionally in PMDD, but not always, and in any case, PMS is 2 to 3 days prior to the period, and the late luteal phase is 7 to 10 days prior and inclusive of the PMS period. PMDD was almost called late luteal phase dyspeptic disorder," end quote. So what the heck does that all mean? Basically, this is the best way I feel like it is to explain what it is. PMDD is like PMS on steroids, but I do want to emphasize that it's completely different. And another way I like to describe it is PMDD makes you feel suicidal, whereas PMS doesn't. And if you go ahead and do Google search on that, former Bachelorette star Gia Alaman, she actually committed suicide, and she had PMDD. So her former ex-boyfriend, I believe, was in the NBA. I'm not sure if he still is. He started a foundation with her mom, and it used to be called Gia Alaman Foundation, but now it is, I know the website, it's iapmd.org. So that's a really great resource that I've been referring back to a lot. And because I've been opening up about it more, than I'm seeing a bigger response and finding out some friends that may have it. And it's great to connect with those who also understand what you're going through, and overall just to raise awareness, because it is detrimental and it affects, not only the person who's suffering from it, but all the people around her. So yes, I just wanted to shout some people out for that. And yeah, man, we're starting a movement, and if you guys are serious about joining me in this movement about bringing more awareness to PMDD, go ahead and direct message me or email me your email address, and I want to start a in-person support group for PMDD sufferers and their significant others and family and friends, so we can all shed light and be educated on what's going on, and that way we can live in a more harmonious environment and community, and where we support each other and we just understand, which educating is like the first step. So yeah, we'll get more into it. So social media is at Hazel Joy, HAZZLEJOY. Shoot me a direct message if you would like to be a part of that. And if you're in the SoCal area, Southern California, OC, LA, LB, where you at? Let's go. Let's make it happen. So yeah, that pretty much concludes episode 7. How exciting. I'm almost at episode 10. To Words to Paint, and that poem earlier was called Beautiful Wave. And yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thank you everybody for the support and just listening, man. You guys are awesome. I do want to give a special shout out to my family and friends for continuing to be non-judgmental during these rough moments in my life, and just, lending an ear and supporting and unconditional love. And a special shout out to my uncle. Rest in peace. These past couple weeks actually have been really insane. It's still hard to wrap my head around this, but one of my uncles, Tito James, passed away, and it's been pretty tough on our family, but we're stronger than ever together, and I know that he's resting well in heaven with my dad and all of our other loved ones. So yeah, special shout out, rest in peace, Tito James. Yeah, man. And everybody continue to keep yourself in a positive light, and let's just have more discussions about life in general. So hit me up, man, at Hazeljoy, HAZZLEJOY. And the song that I want to get into today is the homie from Track Life Radio, Track Life Fam. He goes by the name of Randivision, and he dropped an EP last year. It's called 209, and this song I picked for this episode is called Quantum Enlightenment. And I picked this song because I just love how he talks about, listening to your inner voice. And this entire EP is super dope, so give it a listen. Randivision, Quantum Enlightenment. Thanks again, everybody, for listening, and I hope you guys enjoy the song, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.
You can tell that I've been this way before. You can tell that I don't get so twisted when everyone keeps it, they dying on the floor. I'm a motherfucking pirate on the loose. That's my treasure, that's my treasure. Lyrical helium balloon, feeding my spiritual salute. Everybody wake up. Yeah, that's that napalm, that's that nitro. Mix it up in that typhoon and I'm gone. Do my great escape to another land. I don't see nobody in my lane. I got the third eye. Scooby said die. A nigga passed away. From the ashes I should rise. I got that smooth talk that your girlfriend really won't. Don't roll it too squish. Gotta let it burn slow. On the bucket double back times 4. I see it happens. I take it, I sell it. I triple my assets in quantum more fashion. That's why I still have it. Some say that it's magic, but trust me, I'm past it. Smoking while we coast. I'm so deep involved. My only mission is to open up your third eye. If you really wanna fly, open up your third eye. I got wings, motherfucker, touch the sky. Now take off and let go. Look outside, look outside, look outside. Look outside, look outside, look outside. It's time to murder you niggas, no competition, bitch, you better be different, don't get it twisted. I invented the limits in which you live in. Stay politicking the lyrics, depending on how you dip it. They listen to every flame that I be spitting. I hope the pot don't burn in the kitchen. I gotta whip it, stretch it out, then I flip it. I triple my ending figures. And if you niggas is hating me, steadily squeeze a trick or something. But I ain't even tripping, no. Riding through my city in my 64. I gotta let the wind blow. You already slow. Open up your third eye. If you really wanna fly, open up your third eye. I got wings, motherfucker, touch the sky. Now take off and let go.
I like to think of myself as a pirate.
Look outside.
On the road to redemption.
Look outside.
You know, in the song you talk about the third eye.
Look outside.
You talk about enlightenment.
Look outside.
Truly open your third eye. Is to open your heart to see God's light. And to do that is to let God unfold within you. And what that means is that you follow the inside voice. The voice that you're afraid of. That voice that you hear talking to you but you don't want to listen because of your insecurities. That voice. See, when you follow that voice, you let go of fear. And when you let go of fear, that's when Jah is able to live within you. And when Jah is able to live within you, well, my friends, that's when you're able to fly. And that's when you cross the boundaries of being human.